That's it. The rest is just legal formalities. Now, the distribution of Mr. Moody's estate will commence as soon as possible. Of course, it may take a little time to complete the task. Earl Moody was a very wealthy man. Well, thank you all very much. I'll show myself out. Thank you.
I don't believe this.
I'm sure there's some mistake. I know Earl wouldn't favor Patrick over Kevin.
Well, it's too late now.
Oh, we've got to do something.
What do you suggest? Raise the dead?
Oh. You satisfied, Patrick? Well, hey, don't blame me. I didn't write the damn will. Oh, you sure did clean up, huh? Well, it wasn't my idea. Oh, well, I don't see you complaining about the way things turned out. Hey, I don't like this any better than you do. Spare me. I mean it. What's the matter, Patrick? Didn't you inherit enough? What are you upset about what everybody else got? Yeah. Man, you're going home with a fortune. One that people are going to think I killed for. Well, that kind of money, you can buy yourself an entire law firm. I think I'm going to need it. I don't know how they can suspect me of murder. I had no idea what was in that will. Don't tell me. Tell Anna Devane. You think I killed Earl?
Welcome back. How was the trip?
Lousy.
Why? What happened?
We still haven't figured it out.
Was there a problem with Earl Moody's will? It was an absolute travesty. Why? Who did he leave his money to? Patrick?
You think you're shocked?
He didn't actually leave it to Patrick.
No, it sort of just wound up with him through the process of elimination, so to speak.
I didn't murder Earl Moody.
Kevin, what is it? What happened?
Your future brother-in-law just inherited a fortune.
Patrick?
It was left to Neil Johnson, but since Neil died before he was old enough to inherit it, and he died childless, Patrick takes home a jackpot.
You mean that Earl Moody and Neil Johnson were killed because of the money?
Oh, wait, this is ridiculous. What do you want me to do? You want me to give it back?
Well, how did you get it in the first place?
Not by murdering anyone.
Whoa. Let's all come back a minute here, folks. Is there any way Patrick could possibly know that he'd inherit all this money if Neil and Earl died?
Unless Earl told him.
Earl never said anything to me about any will.
Which is, of course, what you want us to believe.
You know, I wish Earl would have died penniless.
Oh, cut it out, Patrick. It's awfully easy to say after you've got all the money. Don't rub it in.
Rub it in? You know, I am just tired of the whole damn thing. You know, I am tired of the wisecracks and the smart remarks about this thing. I did not murder my uncle. But doesn't anybody believe me?
Oh, I wonder if I could speak to her, too.
Sally, lady here wants to see you.
What can I do for you?
I'm investigating a murder suspect's alibi.
Remember that night she had to tend bar when Ben was late?
Who could forget? 2 hours of being run ragged.
Well, do you recall seeing a doctor, mid-20s, medium height, blonde hair, very well-defined features?
High cheekbones.
That's the one.
Cute. Patrick O'Connor.
You remember him being here then?
Yeah, he flirted with me. You know, if I'd thought he was half serious, I might have followed through on it.
Can you remember exactly the time that he was here?
It was around 1. I remember looking at my watch and wondering when Ben was going to show.
You don't recall seeing him before 1 o'clock?
Oh, I can't say for sure. The place was packed. Between waiting tables and tending bar. I was just too busy to notice.
So he might have been able to slip out without being seen?
Of course.
Okay, thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
You're welcome.
See how long it takes me to get from the bar to the brownstone. So, what now?
Well, for one thing, since Patrick's going to be a rich man, he pays all our rent from now on, so you can get the check from him.
Not to mention the subject of a good deal of speculation.
I can imagine the police are having a field day with the latest development.
You know, I don't have to listen to this garbage. I mean, you guys are like a bunch of vultures circling around for the kill. Whatever happened to innocent before proven guilty?
Patrick, come on. Nobody's accusing you of anything.
Oh, like hell they're not. Everybody here thinks I killed my uncle.
What does it matter what we think? It's the police opinion that you should be concerned about.
I need some fresh air.
Oh, Patrick. Just the person that I wanted to see.
No kidding. Could have figured that.
I take it that you're not alone.
No.
Well, would you care to join me on the stoop? That isn't if you don't mind the other people hearing what I learned today.
About what?
Your alibi.
It's for me, Bobbie. I'll take care of it. Thanks. Okay. Let's have it.
I checked on your story about being at the bar the night that Neil Johnson was murdered.
And nobody can remember me, right?
The hospital logs confirm the fact that you did in fact check out at 11:45 p.m. that night.
Just like I told you.
The bartender and a waitress can place you at the bar from before midnight and after 1 o'clock. But, Patrick, there is a gap of an hour when no one can account for your whereabouts.
I swear to you, Aunt, I was there the whole time.
No, your word isn't good enough, I'm afraid, Patrick.
That's all I got.
It takes 10 minutes to get from the bar to the brownstone. So you can figure on around 20 minutes round trip. That leaves you 40 minutes in which you could have killed Neil Johnson. It's enough time, wouldn't you say?
I wouldn't know. I've never killed anybody.
Why can't you just give me something that I can verify, Patrick?
Why are you leaning on me, Anna?
Oh, come on. You know the answer to that as well as I do.
What, because I inherit a murdered man's estate?
You have motive, and you have method, and you had opportunity. Now, that is straight out of the manual. And as far as I'm concerned, you are my number one suspect.
Oh, doesn't this just seem to be a little bit too easy?
In my business, the obvious is often the answer.
Okay, then why would I kill Neil Johnson?
Maybe you knew that you stood to inherit a fortune if he was dead.
Okay, now how am I possibly supposed to know what's in a sealed will?
One of the questions I want to ask you down at headquarters. Now, I need to speak to Terry first. Is she in?
Yeah. Come in.
Good evening, everyone. Terry, I wonder if I could please have a word with you.
Hey, what's going on? What do you think? Anna wants to question me. I gotta go down to police headquarters.
Say, Patrick, would you like me to go along with you? You know, you're entitled to a lawyer during any question.
No thanks, Jake. I don't need a lawyer.
If Anna's taking you in, I think you do.
Why? I don't have anything to hide.
Terry, why didn't you ever tell me that your picture was on a bottle of purity water?
Oh, I didn't think it was important.
You weren't trying to conceal anything.
Oh, no. Why should I? What does purity have to do with anything?
I'm beginning to wonder that myself. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Patrick, are you ready?
Would it make a difference if I said no?
No.
Didn't
Thank
think
you
so.
very much, everyone, and I'm sorry to disturb you. Good night.
Wild goose chase. Jennifer and Ted went to the bank.
I wonder why they said they had to catch an appointment. What kind of appointment at the bank?
I don't know. Maybe his client needed some money.
I don't think so.
Well, you want to go back to the bank? They're probably still there. We could follow them.
No, that's the point. Nothing suspicious going on over there.
Yeah. Funny, though. She gets a phone call and they both charge out to go to the bank.
I know.
I think we'd better keep an eye on the lady and her lawyer.
I think you're right.
Something funny's going
A
on.
close eye on the lady and her lawyer.
Jake.
What?
That's the guy. Hey, you! That's the guy from Laurelton. Get up! Oh, are you all right?
Damn! The one chance we have to grab the guy. Are you sure that was him?
Yes, that's the guy. I'm not going to forget that face. He's the guy that kidnapped me.
What the hell was he doing in Port Charles?
Yes, come in.
Morning, Anna.
Where have you been?
Well, I've been trying to track down Tania's key she lost to the brownstone. What's the matter?
Did you speak to anybody at the brownstone today?
No, I'd taken off before anyone got up, I think.
Bobbie saw the man who kidnapped her from Laurelton.
In Port Charles?
Yes.
When?
Last night in the park. Luckily, she was with Jake.
In Port Charles?
Yes. Now, this man is involved with the murder in Laurelton, and he could be involved with the murder here in Port Charles. Did you get the picture?
Yeah. The picture is Bobbie's in danger. Real danger.
I want every car stopped and checked. Is that clear? Yes. Thank you. Oh.
So you've sealed off all exits from Port Charles.
Yes, I'm afraid we're very short-handed, so it's slow, very slow.
How did the questioning go with Patrick?
Well, he's sticking to his story. The biggest problem that he has is the fact that he doesn't have an alibi for some key time periods, which means that he does have an opportunity. Now, if he knew what was inside Earl Moody's will, that means that he definitely has a motive. You know, I really wish we could find Tania's house key.
Well, don't worry about it. I'm still looking.
See, if the key fell into the wrong hands, that means that Neil Johnson's killer could actually have got into the brownstone from the outside. I must clear that up. The other thing, I must find Bobbie's kidnapper. And this man was involved with the murder in Laurelton, which means that he's probably involved with the murder here in Port Charles. Now, I've got another sketch of him, and I want you to have it. Here.
So I'm on the missing key and you're on the kidnapper.
That's right. I'll go to the hospital and just check that Tania didn't drop the key there. Maybe we can connect the missing man with the missing key. You know, Bobbie, she really put herself at risk by identifying this man as her kidnapper on public television.
She's got a lot of guts. Guess it goes with her red hair.
We've got to keep moving. We must find this man before there's another murder.
No, I cannot remember where or when I lost my keys.
Just keep trying to remember. That's all I can ask, okay?
I know, I will. Oh, what keeps me awake at night is thinking that it might have been my key that let the murderer into their brownstone.
Now, don't let that get you down. We're still not ignoring the possibility that the murderer could still live in the brownstone.
Well, that doesn't help me sleep any either.
Yeah. Look, take another look at the sketch of the kidnapper, all right? Maybe it'll spark something in your mind that can make you remember something about your keys.
Oh, Frisco, good. I've been looking for you. I have this theory about the murder. What's that?
No, it means nothing to me, Frisco.
This is the guy we're looking for. It's a sketch.
Well, my theory is...
Have you seen him before?
Him?
Yeah.
Look at those squinty eyes. I'll tell you, this looks like a killer.
Amy, have you ever seen the guy before?
No, I've never seen him. But, you know, I see so many people at that station that you never really can remember that stuff. Now, my theory is that maybe this guy right here, maybe he's not just after Bobbie. Maybe he hates all nurses. That means all of the girls in uniforms. I mean, we're in trouble.
Bobbie wasn't wearing her uniform when she was kidnapped, so your theory doesn't hold water.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Oh. I just found out.
What other keys were on your key ring?
Well, that's easy. Let's see. I had the key to the house, I had the key to this room, and I had the office key.
Mm-hmm. The office key and the key to this room. Mm-hmm. Did you have a class in there that day?
Yeah. Yeah, I did, as a matter of fact. I even have the same group today that I did then.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you could check with them for me and see if they know anything about your key?
Yeah, sure, I will.
All right. I'll be back in a little bit. I have to question the rest of the staff.
Yeah, I have to go back to work, too. Here, are you going to question everybody at the house?
Well, it's a murder case, Amy, and there's a lot of legwork, and someone has to do it.